same happens for our law enforcement officers. Arriving at homicide scenes.
And what is that word?
What I find even more incredible is the defense of it. Cops attacked and assaulted, speared with flagpoles.
And you tell it so well.
When they got out of jail to get $25 on a bus ticket and end up under the same bridge. There's a mass shooting every single day in this country, in the streets of America, every single day.
Bullshit.
You have to act so our kids can learn to read in school.
Schools is this nation's backbone.
More children die from guns. He knows what it means, investing in effective and accountable community policing that builds public structure.
Everybody strut right now.
If you served your time, you shouldn't be deprived of being able to, if you've served it. I have 2 shotguns at home. It's a long story, but I'm not opposed to guns.
What kind of language is that, Joey?
Millions of veterans once exposed to toxic burn pits will now get what they deserve for their families and the compensation.
Well spoken, sir.
And I believe we could create a clean energy future and save the planet. We preserve democracy. We heeded not our worst instincts, but our better angels.
He's amazing. He's a poet and a genius.
I believe we could lift America from the depths of COVID, so we passed the largest economic recovery package since Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Great word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't be pro-insurrectionist and pro-American. Look, I know politics can be fierce.
What kind of shit is that?
We can't allow violence to be normalized in this country. It's wrong. We each have to reject political violence.
Fredo hypocrisy, pot calling the kettle black.
I take a look at this as a transition investment. I'm so proud to announce 21 awardees up on the screen here who will each receive between 25 million and 65 million jobs.
What did he just say? Check the prompter.
We want you to continue having good jobs in your communities so you don't have to leave, so your people in your communities aren't displaced. As new enterprises are created in the communities, they shouldn't have to leave.
Sounds Freudian.
For workers, small businesses, entrepreneurs in the Manchester area, it means opportunity. What are you going to be able to tell folks about what's happening with this $62 million? Math. The supply chain for these new medicines medical advances are built right here in America. Thank you all for your patience. Secretary Mondo.
You get my wife's name right!
This is a game changer. Take the project in Manchester, New Hampshire, that the share of Americans who are working on our economy went up. Economists call that labor force participation rate.
That was funny.
And yesterday, we got data that showed that manufacturing orders were up, but too many folks, especially small manufacturers, in black communities, rural communities. And as a result, COVID no longer controls our lives.
COVID no longer controls our lives.